Good morning, early morning post. Today's Saturday, June 16th, 6/16/2018, day 167. And we want to get right into this video. On day 165, we did a post about wrestling with insecurities. And people had talked to me about insecurities. And so I started out with a video on really the I believe it's either 4 or 5 major reasons why we have insecurities, and I didn't do any solutions because today's video, day 167, we're going to do 5 reasons and solutions for insecurity. So I'm going to give you 5 reasons and solutions for dealing with insecurity. So this is a kind of a answer to day 165. Once again, day 167, Saturday morning, early morning. Sun's about to come up. We're in the workout room getting it in, of course. As you know, what we're doing is doing what? In 2 years, what we did not do in 20. Getting it in 2,000 books, and we're focusing in on personal growth, business growth, and overall wealth and health being. So, 5 reasons how to deal with insecurity. So number 1, and some of these are common. Some of these I added in based upon some research of my own, but I want to give you 5 solutions and reasons how to deal with insecurities. Number 1 is push yourself beyond your limits. Okay? Whatever area that you may be insecure in, great. Identify it, but then go push yourself beyond your limits. Now, this is where a lot of people get into endurance training. They get into running marathons. They get into bicycling. They get into road marathons. They get into doing things that push themselves beyond their limits. Why? Because they're trying to develop confidence in one area that will supersede the insecurity or lack of confidence in another area. Okay, so number 1 solution is push yourself beyond your limits, and that takes incredible discipline. And I suggest that you pick something that you don't like, that you hate, okay, and then go push yourself to go do it. All right. Second thing. Insecurities and how to deal with them is to, first of all, recognize typically what they come from. Your insecurities typically come from 2 polarizing opposites, right? Or 2 binary outcomes. Some people say binary outcomes. I'm going to say polar opposites, right? So you are over to the left, but you're so insecure that it causes you to be as far right as possible. Now, why is that good to understand? Because just because something is opposite what you like or opposite where you are doesn't mean you need to be insecure about it. It means that you need to be grounded in where you are so you can learn why the other individual or the other idea or the business venture or the concept or the solution or the situation causes you to be insecure or uncomfortable. So realize that insecurities, a solution is understand why you're so far apart. Understand that it can be polarizing and it can be 2 binary outcomes, right? Everything always is not your way, but don't need to get upset about it and become enraged, if you will, or insecure. So recognize that there's always at least 2 outcomes that most of the time that are opposite. Okay. Third one, insecurities rise. Now this is some psychological stuff, right? Insecurities rise in the mind because the brain is telling you that you don't have the skill set or the capacity or the abilities to accomplish this set task. So you get insecure about it. Someone says, hey, do a speech on this. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about this. How long is the speech? I don't know the timing. I don't know the audience. So boom, I'm insecure. That's okay. That's a good thing. Remember now, one of the things that we want to learn how to do this year is to channel all energy into a positive outcome. So you channel the negative feedback, you channel the insecurities, you channel the butterflies. Remember we did videos on this? And you channel that into solution-oriented outcomes. So if the brain tells you, hey, don't get involved because you don't have enough skills to accomplish this task, that's not a bad thing. First of all, check that. Maybe you do have it, but you have programmed yourself for self-sabotage. But that's a separate video, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth thing, and this is common. Insecurities arise because your brain and body are telling you the known self or the aware self that you are going in the wrong direction. Now this is huge, because if you want to be successful, you learn the direction of the masses and typically go the opposite way. Remember, we're talking about what? Top 1%. We want to be top superior performance, right? So you're talking top 1%, top 2%, top 3% of performance. Opposites of the masses, right? And insecurities start to come up when you recognize everybody's going this way, but I'm going this way. Is this the right thing to do? Yes, it is. Okay? And then here is the main reason why people get insecure. Because you are afraid that you're going to lose what you already have or possess or own. Now, if I could do it, which you know I don't do this kind of stuff, I quote pop culture, I quote movies, I don't do that. Why? Because I just want to stick with what it is, and I don't want you to be stuck on what I quoted from a movie that you and I are familiar with. Get stuck on what I'm saying, right? You are insecure, or you become insecure because I might lose this. I might lose her. I might lose him. I might lose my house. I might. Guess what? To learn how to be not insecure is to understand that anything that you've gained, you can lose, but you have the skill set to gain it again. Okay? You're going to lose stuff in life. Make poor decisions. You're going to make some very interesting mistakes. But those are not reasons to become enraged in insecurity. Don't be paralyzed in insecurity. Okay? 5 reasons and ways to deal with insecurity. 1, push yourself beyond limits. 2, understand the binary outcomes, right? 3, your brain says, I don't have the skills to do this. Okay, you can fix that. 4, I'm going in the wrong direction. You might be, but that's the right thing to do. Watch the masses go the opposite way. And the 5th way, don't be afraid to risk, right? You may lose what you have, but if it's for the greater purpose, lose it. All right? Let go of the good to go get the great. It's your man Earl, www.deuceswild22.com. Day 167, Saturday early morning. Sun's about to come up, and we are in the workout room. God bless you. Peace. Saturday, June 16th. I'm up. Day 167. Reasons how to deal with insecurities. You can do that.